So this one showed up on my doorstep. It looks to be done in my style, and it's got my initials and the year and a copyright. Been trying to decipher this. Slavery is strength. There's a dead girl becoming vegetation. Her heart fell out on the ground. This is sort of a demon that's animating this puppet. Looks like it's got a microchip head full of data. It's got harpy's claws in it, sunk into it. That's one thing the implanted, people report sometimes. If they're familiar with the Greek mythology. This one looks, I think it says, that. They are they're speaking through you. It looks as though this android's saying that he's like it looks like he's in population management. He's an incompetent. He uses these different sets, and he just cobbles together these scripts out of older victory elements, going for the kill or the manipulation of the derangement. Well, anyway, the derangement leads to a kill. Here we have a jester. And jesters are highly enlightened people, or at least they were in antiquity. And they had all these animate elements to their costumes that would... they had different pleats and springs and seams and animals that they'd wake up, in their caps, for example, and different little things that they would do to manipulate or to shed light on, give a different perspective, to the king. And they were all, with every word they were, it was a bargain for their life. Here we have, it seems, this is supposed to be Dania here. Also, she's got some kind of scorpion tail. And, I suppose these are her representatives. That's her representative. Bit like a dog. It kicks this horse thing that's just, the flame is destroying it, and sort of leaping out of the ocean, kind of like a fish. There's some dead flames. They weren't careful. I suppose they're flames in the afterlife. We have some vaguely canid faces in there. And it's like they're having a discussion about what went wrong, and one seems to be chasing the other. One seems to have a knife, the other one's making a break for it. And here we have this other fire demon. Looks to be a sort of goat-like. You see the head, sort of like a devil, or a devil goat. But half its leg gets gnawed off or something. So that's what this program, this installed program, is doing. So it's immobilizing this creature, so it won't get far, and then the incoming tide will do away with it too, and it'll have to go back to its origin through a very long process. So here we have this sort of puppet doll construct android thing, and it almost looks like a little bear. So its right hand is like a bit like Edward Scissorhands, his claws, so to speak. Seems to say read minds, and there's this pig. It's like carving on itself, or it's sniffing at the behind of this little schnauzer type animal. But it's all just, the fire's destroying this creature. As it leaps for the head, because the head's a choice morsel. So I was born in the year of the horse, and you can also see it's got horns, this thing. They've also been using, this whole unicorn meme has been partly having to do with me. And the little the surf, you see all these different water spirits and different attitudes, and you see these pylons, or what are they called? They're these columns, barnacle ridden columns. You also see, I don't know, spirits of stone, or long, I don't know, long decayed things. Very old frequencies. So, we have that. Well, I mean, this this isn't as good as the stuff I was doing in the hospital. And they pretended to have lost that along with a year's worth of my writing, and I wrote a bunch of songs and poems, and I made some put the schematics for a series of inventions in these notebooks. I had like about 5 or 6 notebooks that I filled up. And anyway, yeah. Anyway.